empowerment. She is a mom, and her beautiful kids. Oh my gosh, I was so blessed to kind of hang out with Mariah last time I was there, and then she's got a son, Seth, that she loves to pieces, as well as a son-in-law, Luke. Remember when they were getting married, and now she has a grandson. I can't believe it, Marilyn. You're a grandma. Gavin is her grandson. So anyway, she had 30 years in the health and wellness industry as a radiology and mammography healthcare gal, and former fitness instructor, has always believed in wellness and healthcare, and you know, this girl is a believer in living her life on purpose. And I'm telling you, I don't even recognize Marilyn Mosier today, being honest with you. I just don't recognize her when I see her. But Marilyn, sorry, I'm going to say this. She came into the post house, and I'm like, she's never going to do this. Like, she had rhinestones on her buns. She was so beautiful, and I thought, this girl's got everything she needs. I didn't know she was married to a farmer. Who knew? But anyway, Marilyn, I just think she was going to do it. It's so weird. There have been so many people that I just didn't think they were going to do it. Nobody knows what's in somebody's heart. So Marilyn's written a book called Code to Grace, where she gives success tips on becoming an authentic entrepreneur. So Marilyn, I could go on and on about you, but suffice it to say, we're so grateful you hit Pro 7. I know you have a rocket team, some of whom are on the call this morning, and we look forward to hearing from them. And you guys, since I'm handing it to Marilyn and 4 more people, that's relinquishing control. So remember, if it's not necessary to say it, then it's necessary not to say it. So we just want to keep it tight. And so far, this call has been right on the money. So over to you, beautiful Marilyn Mosier. You guys freezing your butts up there in Sioux Falls, South Dakota?
Yes. It's not very warm here, trust me. I'm not a fan of the cold winters, but you guys...
Yeah, you guys, real quick, you guys look different. I remember the first time I'd been to Sioux Falls like 5 times in the winter, and everybody was one color and with one expression on their face, and then I came back in summer one time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at Kathy Teal. I didn't know she was black. Really? Like, everybody gets so dark.
Yeah, right. We love that. We get a few months of sun, but yes, it is. This call has just been a lifeline to me. I've been in this business now and part of LifeVantage in this wonderful family for almost 6.5 years, and it has actually been something that I go to. If I'm not on the call live, I always listen to the recording religiously, because being part of this team and being plugged into our upline, you guys, we have such an incredible upline, and I don't think we realize how gifted we are and how blessed we are to have Carrie and Sue and Maria and Carrie and our amazing upline, also our sideline with the pose. I mean, we rely on each other so much, and I just love you guys. So thank you. But I am super excited to introduce Denise Rex. She's a Pro 5, and she's got a rocking team that's really, really on fire. Denise just qualified for the Pro 5 Summit, and she is actually a legal nurse consultant. She's been a Pro 5 for a few months, and so I wanted to just share some of the struggles, you know, that she has been such an excellent student. You know, you guys mentioned being an excellent student before, and that is really what has kept her in the trenches, because if something's not working, she is like open, like, what do we need to do? Like, show me another, you know, thing to follow. And she's always been an excellent student and always willing to try, you know, new things, and, you know, but always keeping the proven plan and following the system, staying plugged into events. She's an incredible leader, and she has a heart to help people. I mean, she is doing 3-way calls for other side teams. She is always opening her hotel rooms at events at elite academies for other teams that don't have people to share rooms with. I mean, she's just always helping others. She's also a huge into the boxer rescue. She loves dogs, and she and her husband are just an amazing couple. They've become very good friends of ours. But I just so admire her because her tenacity and her nurturing. She loves helping people. But she's got a new distributor and some great people on her team. She's actually has with a nurse practitioner that she found through looking on a website for a local you know, a place where she goes to vacation that's actually just about an hour away. So it was kind of cool that she met somebody that was that close to her just by looking on, this website for the city website. So Denise, are you out there? Do you want to just hop on?
Yeah, can you hear me?
This morning. Yeah, awesome. Come. Yes, I just want you to bring on Denise Temple, your nurse practitioner, and some of the exciting things you have going on. You also have Pro 4 Julia Mills. You have Pro 4 Dr. Rice on your team. Just a lot of great things happening in rank advancement. So go ahead, take the call.
And when you guys start sharing, would you remember that we have new distributors on the line. We have people that have been around forever, and just look for things that are going to help to inspire them. I just love to say that.
Okay.
So, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So this call is really about being coachable and relationships. And I tell you what is amazing to me is that I've been in this business for less than 5 years, and these relationships with people, I did not know any of these people 5 years ago. And they're the best people I've ever worked with. And it's all about relationships, and sometimes those relationships are bridges. Marilyn taught me to be coachable and to follow the proven plan, and I was stuck with my Pro 5. I was a Pro 5 right after the skincare regimen came out, and then I could not get that volume back, and then I couldn't get my balance back, and I had to try some new things. And some of that was going out of my box and doing cold contact, and your upline is there for you, and they will do a lot for you, but it also is doing the work yourself. And it's not always waiting for them to have a meeting and you haul people there. You have to go out and sometimes find those people and do one-to-ones. And when I found this family practice clinic in this little town that we love to vacation in, and I had never seen the sign for it, and I couldn't even figure out where to find it, but I called there, and I said I was a nutraceutical representative, and I'd like to talk to their functional or their nurse practitioner, and they gave me an appointment. I was so excited. But there wasn't even a sign to find the clinic because her clinic had burned down a few years before, and when she relocated, everyone knew where she was except for people like me. I walked in there and I was amazed, because there she was, this little tiny clinic, and she had promotions for essential oils, she had promotions for genetic testing. I just knew in my heart, I had prayed before I walked in, but I knew in my heart this person was going to get it. And Denise Temple has been coachable. She's got a burning desire. Yes, it took a few follow-ups. It took some time for her to see the big picture and for her to get involved, but I'd like to introduce her. She is an amazing woman. She has a burning desire, and she's followed the plan. We've been doing weekly meetings, and I am so impressed. This woman is respected by everybody in her town. She has almost 100% customer signups with her meetings, with her events. And
100% customer.
So Denise, are you on the line?
Wow, I recorded again.
Denise Temple, either mute or star 6.
You might have to star 6. You out there, Denise? She was on.
Are you there?
She might have to star 6 this week. Oh, you're muted?
Well,
No, is Denise on?
华人朋友们，大家听好了，这个是一个非常这个 nurse 哈护士，然后他现在以每一次跟别人分享100%的，别人会签进来作为客户。
Actually, I was